2024 Mazda CX-90 First Drive, battle on two fronts. The Mazda CX-90 is the latest model to join Mazda's 7th generation lineup, started by the Mazda 3 and CX-30 and continuing with the CX-50 and now this latest 6, 7, or 8-person flagship SUV. It is here to do battle with established players such as the Nissan Pathfinder, Honda Pilot and Toyota Highlander. But because the CX-90 can be spec'd in a variety of ways, Mazda says it also aims to go up against luxury players like the Acura MDX and Infiniti QX60. It's a fight on two fronts, of sorts, and it's a big task to undertake. Does the CX-90 have the chops? The exterior. There isn't much to quibble about regarding the CX-90's looks. This is one darn good-looking crossover. Not much of a surprise coming from Mazda. It starts with the profile view, which is a fantastic cab rearward look that creates the impression of a large station wagon. In addition to the cabin's center line moving further towards the rear wheels, the front overhang has been shortened and the height increased from below the bumper to the top of the hood. It makes for an even more squat, compact look than what you got from the CX-9. This even though there's actually more room inside the CX-90. Mazda says that the CX-90's RWD-biased attitude actually dictated the styling. Done right, you can tell a little bit about a car's driving style just by looking at it, and that's hopefully so here. In addition to that great profile, there's nice detailing as well. The grills on the front fenders emblazoned with PHEV or inline 6, depending on model, are very cool, as is the subtle Mazda badge ahead of the rear wheels. Those wheels measure up to 21 inches on the signature, GT and GTP models of the CX-90 and get two done in black/chrome spokes. The standard wheels are 18-inch, plus there's an option for 19-inch wheels for the PHEV versions. Note that the gas model is available 5 ways, GS at $45,900, GSL, $49,300, GT, $55,350, GTP, $59,300, add signature, $63,300. The PHEV is available 3 ways, GS, $54,900, GSL, $59,950, GT, $64,350. One thing I'd like from a future update is to provide other trims with the choice of body color cladding, right now possible only with the signature model. I suppose some like the tougher look contrasting cladding gives, but the body color rocker panels and fenders add a level of luxury that would be welcome on more trims. Strong points. Cab rearward design. Great wheel design. Eye-catching details. Weak points. Body color cladding only on signature. The interior. Like outside, the styling is top-notch inside, but even better is the amount of space. This is roomier here than the CX-9, in every row but especially in the third row. Note that since the CX-90 can be had with 3 different seating configurations, the third row changes depending on which you choose. Configured for 7 or 8 means seating for 3 in the third row, and it means a flatter bench than you'd get in the 6-person configuration, which in turn allows for thicker cushions for better comfort. Whichever way you go, the third row has room enough even for taller adults on medium-sized trips, and outdoes similar Mitsubishi or Honda products in terms of comfort. There are also 4 cup holders back there and 2 USB ports. Access isn't the easiest, the second row seats slide forward, but don't tilt upwards. If you've spec'd second row captain's chairs, this is less of an issue. Otherwise, as is Mazda's way, the driver's seating position is right on, with the tilt/telescope small radius wheel falling nicely into your hands and all the controls are within reach. The infotainment system's scroll wheel remains the main way of interacting with the system. If you're using CarPlay or Android Auto, however, the 10.25-inch display becomes a touchscreen, or you can elect to continue to use the wheel. Mazda says the wheel remains for its native interface because it's easier to reach than a touch display and makes for less driver distraction. For me, when I began using CarPlay, that wheel was quickly forgotten. I did find myself using more regularly the shortcut buttons on the wheel, for the built-in Navi system, home, back and audio menu, etc. Using these allows for a quick switch from CarPlay to Navi, which is a command you tend to make regular use of when on unfamiliar roads. The base audio system is a 9-speaker unit, but upgrading to the GSL provides a 12-speaker Bose system, which is about on par for what's offered by the competition. I think it could maybe use a little more punch. Didn't sound much different from the system recently sampled in the CX-9. Strong points. Nappa leather on signature. Full-length moonroof. Improved interior space. Weak points. Infotainment not quite modern. No tilt-and-slide second row. Audio could use more punch. The drive. Power for the 2024 CX-90 comes in one of 3 flavors. You have a 3.3L turbocharged inline 6-cylinder good for either 280 horsepower and 332 lb-ft of torque. The same unit can deliver 340 horsepower, 319 when using regular fuel, and 369 lb-ft. Then, there's a 2.5L 4-cylinder mated to a 68 kW EV motor good for a combined 323 horsepower, 319 on regular fuel, and 369 lb-ft. The numbers for the latter two are actually quite impressive on paper, but how they feel when out on the road tells a somewhat different tale. All powertrains come mated to a new 8-speed automatic transmission, which is a pretty big deal considering Mazda has been relying on its tried, tested and true 6-speed auto for going on a decade now. The new transmission is a wet clutch setup with paddle shifters, and when you begin to push it, especially when piloting the Hope, a gas engine model, they're nice to have along for the ride.
Thanks for watching. Drop a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to watch more videos like this.